David Upai.
Argumentative essay.
Okay. That's one. Argumentative essay 1. Then 2. The types of essays we have in English, I asked. And you said the first one is argumentative essay. The second one is what? I can't hear you, dear. What's going on? Oh my God, something is wrong. Check your device. I can't hear you. I know you are saying something, but I can't hear that thing you're saying. Okay, you know what? Because you want to hear, because you really want to answer this question, I will advise you, only you, not any other person. Please, I want to see it in your chat. Send the 3 to me in your chat. Then we move on. I will check. Quickly send it to me. I will see it. Is that okay by you? Just nod if you can hear me. Is that okay by you, David? I'm not sure you can hear me. So let's move on. Let's move on. And you will really need to write this down so that it will be a template for you whenever you want to write any argumentative essay. If you want to talk about any idea. Please mute yourselves, everybody. Mute yourselves, everybody. I've done that for you, but don't unmute yourself again. So an argumentative essay. An argumentative essay, you can write this down. An argumentative essay is an essay that demands the students to carefully consider an issue. It demands you to carefully consider an issue, which has 2 sides to it. And it allows you to prove that one side has more merit than the other. You know what merit means? It means that one side has more advantage than the other. Akimushere, are you an Hausa girl or Hausa boy? Remove that thing. So an argumentative essay is an essay that demands the students to carefully consider an issue which has 2 sides to it, and it also allows you to prove that one side has more merit than the other. Allow me to explain this. You can say that you can be of the opinion that private schools are better than public schools because of course you attend a private school and you are enjoying your school before COVID came in to disrupt your enjoyment, but it became another enjoyment at home. The holiday you can never have in school, you had it during COVID, isn't it? Okay, so you, because you attend a private school, a good one for that matter, you will say that a private school is better than a public school. But for someone who has never tasted what a private school experience is ever in life, that person will have the opinion that, no, I don't like this private, especially when it's a boarding school. And that person will say, no, a public school is better than a private school. So with that, because you do not agree in what you guys, the two of you, are saying, then you have an argument already. You have to prove, you that are of the opinion that a private school is better, you need to prove to me by giving me points. Let me see reasons why a private school is better. Then that person that says no, it's a public school that is better than a private school, you must also, that person must also come with points.
Yes, ma'am.
David Aboje, that kind of something. You have started again. If I see that in your head, I will jump into your house now and remove your nose. See his head. So as I was, I wanted to say as I was talking go, but you know it's not correct. As I was saying earlier, an argumentative essay is an essay that demands the student to carefully consider an issue. There's an issue. Which one is good? Which one is bad? Which one is better? Which option is better than the other? Which idea is better than the other? So you consider an issue which has two sides, and you prove that one side has more merit than the other. So you choose to either support an idea or you oppose the notion. Ada College, do you have a question for me?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the question?
Doesn't mean that it's a debate.
You said what? Yes.
That's a debate.
Yes, that's what we call debate in school. Whenever you have an argumentative essay, then you debate it. Then we weigh your points. If your points are more and more reasonable than your counterparts, your opponent's points, then you will have it. Everybody will go with your own points. That truly, private schools are better than public schools. So it's a debate. Thank you very much. So it's a debate. We debate the arguments. So I said argumentative essay is an essay that demands the students to carefully consider an issue which has two sides to it and prove that one side has more merit than the other side. Is that taking everybody? Is that taking?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. I'm sure you have written this down because you need it. How to write an argumentative essay. After all this talk, we need to know how to go about it.
Yes, ma'am.
We need to know how to go about it. The first feature you must know in an argumentative essay is that you must have your vocative greetings. Anything that has to do with your vocal, the use of your vocal cord. Aboje, we are not playing here, my dear. I know you are a comedian in the making. You want to go to study comedy? University of Comedy. Let me see your face. Aboje. That kind of something, come back now. Good. Be careful, I will remove you or I will keep you in the waiting room. Do you want me to keep you in the waiting room? You continue to wait until 12:30. Then I will admit you then. You will say the last prayers for us. So the vocative greetings. How to start if you want to write your argumentative essay, don't forget, you greet everybody. Good morning, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, timekeeper, my co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you start. Good morning, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, timekeeper, my co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen. So that's your greeting. So you need to learn this one. You need to learn. It has to capture everybody. You can't greet Mr. Chairman and leave panel of judges or leave out timekeeper or co-debaters. Ladies and gentlemen has captured every other person on seat if you are presenting. So you need to, this one you need to learn it. So today, I don't know how you're going to go about it. Maybe you sit your dad and mom, you get them seated in the sitting room, tell them you want to practice something, you want to practice argumentative essay, then you greet them. You stay in front of them. Good morning, Mr. Chairman, that should be your dad. Panel of judges, your mom. Timekeeper, one of your siblings. Co-debaters, every other person at home. Ladies and gentlemen, your windows, your chairs, your table, you know, they can serve as your ladies and gentlemen. So do that today, please, so that you will learn it. You know, while you are playing with it, it will help you. It will aid your what will I call it? To aid your understanding. So after the vocative greeting. Vocative is not hard, please. Don't forget that that organ in our body that we use, that we hear, that we talk with is called the vocal cord. We speak through our vocal cord. So from the word vocal, we have vocative. So vocative greeting, that's the first.
Ma, please go back.
Oh my God, you have come back with your go back.
Mama,
Okay, I give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes, please.
No, ma, I need vocative greetings.
Okay, I should go back to the vocative greeting. Okay.
Yes, ma.
Okay, I'm there. So do that fast, please. Be fast about that.
Morning, ma.
You don't greet while the lessons are already going on. If you want to greet me, you come early so that you have time to greet me. I can greet you very well like I did this morning.
Okay, ma.
How to write an argumentative essay. I said the first one is the vocative greetings, which I've explained. 1 more minute, less than 1 minute to go.
Yes, ma, we're there.
Please mute yourself.
Me.
Mute yourself, please.
Me.
I assume that all of you are matured now.
Yes, ma, we are matured.
You're not like yesterday. Please mute yourself. I don't want to hear any response from you. I didn't ask you for any response. So we have the vocative greetings. Are you done, Chegun Taiwo? Hene, are you done? Hey, Ria, I want to see your face. Joel Adams, are you done? Oh, you didn't write? Okay.
I'm done, ma.
Okay, just mute yourself if you are done so that we can really have this class. Then the next one is the introduction. You know, there's nothing we write. Even whenever we want to write letters, we will always have introduction.
What?
So in argumentative essays, you can see what?
The slide.
If you can't see the slide, please ask somebody to help you. It's not from here, it's from you. Because every other person can see it.
Yes, ma, that kind of something.
You're not, that's not your name. I know that kind of something. It's not you. So we have the introduction. You introduce the notion before you take a stand. What this means is that before you start saying private schools are better because you have better teachers, you have qualified teachers, you have blah 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 blah. Before you start that, please introduce what you want to talk about. Tell us whether you want to support it or not. I want to support the notion which says, don't just start because you have passion you want to show that you have a better point. Don't be too in a hurry.
Yes.
To develop the point you have not even given us. So tell us what you want to talk about. Maybe you want to support the notion, and what notion do you want to support? Or you want to oppose it. What notion do you want to oppose? So that's the starting point. After your greetings, you introduce the notion before you take a stand. Example, I am here to oppose the notion which says that a male child is more important than the female child. So I will know what you want to talk about now. I know what you will be saying will be against the male child. Not that you hate the male child, but you want to say that they are not more important, that female children are more important. So my mind will be on that everything you will be saying will be in support of the female child. Is that taking everybody? So how many points have we talked about so far? How many points? If you want to write an argumentative essay, how many points?
Matsu.
Okay, the first one is what?
The vocative greetings.
The vocative greeting. Is it hard for you to say?
No, ma.
Please go and learn the vocative greeting. Go and learn it. That's the pattern for saying it. Nothing changes it. Osuji, go and learn it. And teach Faustina too. She's not too young to learn it too. So we have the vocative greeting. Then the second one is the what?
By the introduction.
The introduction. Good. So let's move to the next one. So point 3 on how to write an argumentative essay. You approach an argumentative essay. Please, if you are unmuted, mute yourself. I can hear some background noise. Mute yourself, Francis. Good. Emmanuel Odetunde, mute yourself. Okay, you are muted already. Sorry for that error. Who else is not muted? I can still hear some background noise, and you know that it really affects me. Please don't unmute yourself. Then the next one, you have you approach an argumentative essay by imagining the points your opponents are likely to raise. You know that person that wants to support what you are here to oppose. That person will also have good arguments, good points to back the argument up. So you must reason along with them. Think like you want to support something you want to oppose. This is not hard. That other person is not stupid. That other person is also coming with points. So in order to have a better point, you must imagine that what kind of points will this person have for me to make me lose this argument. So while you are preparing your own points, make sure you think for the other person. Okay, what can this person? Let's take our topic for an instance. The male child is better than the female child. Why will somebody support it? Think about what the advantages that male children have, and look for a way. If you want to oppose that, look for a way to say that although my opponent may say that a male child will be the one to inherit the father's, you understand? But I want to say that it is only female children that even have time to go back to take care of their parents. You understand? So you need to think back and forth. You need to think for your opponents. So you approach an argumentative essay by imagining the points your opponents are likely to raise. Then you will counter them with your own better argument. You counter them. Like the example we have here. My opponent may say that, so you fill in the spaces. My opponent may say that, but do we not know as well that girls can? So you can just write this caption in case you want to write an argument with this topic. You can just write this caption, so it will help you better to help you to be able to construct well, at least for a start, before you start constructing your own argument without any help from anybody. So the third point is you approach your argumentative essay by imagining. That's the body of your essay, the body. You know, the second point is introduction. So this is the body. You can just write the body. And your point, you must always consider your opponent's points too. So let's continue. Then after everything is said, the concluding part. This is what you have something like this in your concluding part. Greetings. An example is here for you. I believe with the points I have raised, I have convinced and not confused. Sorry, I have convinced and not confused you that the female child is more important than the male child. Thank you. So after you must have developed your body, the number 3 points, very well. Then you can just end your argument. with, I believe with the points I have raised, I have convinced. You know, there's a difference between conviction and confusion. So you are supposed to convince your audience, not to confuse them. Who is boy that is saying Glory should send a number? I don't want this in my class, please. I don't want this in my class. Durwe Ilya, can you hear me now? Oh, Jonathan, good. I've seen what you sent. God bless you. You are correct. Clap for yourself, please. I've seen your answer. Yes, notion. Check your dictionary, Sadiq, for notion. Check your dictionary for notion, please. Check your dictionary for motion and notion. We have notion, we have motion. So check your dictionary. I believe with the points I have raised, I have convinced and not confused you that the female child is more important than the male child. Thank you. If you want to write something like this down, please write fast. Write fast, fast. Are we done?
Yes, ma'am.
We're not done. Are we done? Okay. 1 more minute.
Yes, ma'am.
1 more minute. If you are not done, 1 more minute, please. Then I will give you 1 more format. If you are fast, if you are very fast, you will write that format down. Another format for an argumentative essay. Sorry for the background noise here, sorry. Gloria, are you writing or you're done? Dennis, Hella Dennis, Nima, Damian, David Lawrence. I can't see you. I don't want to see ghost students in my class. Balami, Tega, Emmanuel Jetunde, Sadiq. You are not ghosts. Please let me see your faces. Farotimi, Watu, Priscilla, almost everybody. Roy, Phineas, if you know you are guilty of this offense of ghosting, please put on your videos. If you know you are guilty of ghosting, good. Shegun Taiwo, you are born again. Glory, you have come back. Welcome. So let's have the other format. Let's have the other format. So we have something, format for writing an argumentative essay. I have one here. Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, ladies and gentlemen, co-debater and distinguished listeners. My name is Glory, Charles Glory. I am writing to support, or can you see my "or" in brackets, or I'm writing to oppose the notion or motion which states that private schools are better than public schools. Then you build your body by giving me points why you support or you oppose it. Then your concluding part. With these convincing points I have raised, I hope I have been able to convince and not confuse you that private schools are better than public schools. And that's all. So you can write this format down so that it will help you to be able to write well. You know what we are doing is writing. So we need to learn to write well as language students. Please write that down very fast. because you are going to help to write an essay, argumentative essay at that for me. It is well with you. If your name is Nizzy Dizzy, it is well with you. Make sure you change your name to a better name and your real name. I'm waiting for you. Are we done? Joel,
Yes,
I can
ma'am.
see. Joel is
No,
still
ma.
writing.
No, ma.
Oh, yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
I have spare. Let me see, I have spare tire of 1 minute to give you. Spare tire, 1 minute. Durway, can you hear me now? If you can hear me, just unmute yourself and answer. Durway, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Durway, can you hear me? Can she hear me? I hope you can hear me. Okay, by now we should be done. Damian, you're still writing. Write fast. Let your pen move. Osuji is still writing? Even Ayinda and the great Dogara.
Ma, I'm done.
You done? Good.
Yes, ma.
So let's just wait for our brothers and sisters in Christ. Peculiar, are you done? She ran away. Okay, you're not done. I thought you ran away. Stephanie Okere, sorry. Stephanie, are you angry? Are you angry? Because I almost committed a blunder. Are you angry?
No, ma.
Okay, thank God. Thank God you have space in your heart to forgive me. Ella Dennis, looking churchy today. Looking beautifully radiant. Don't hide your face. Are you done? Okay, so let's have our evaluation now. Roy, sit right. Sit right, Roy. So let's evaluate ourselves. Mention the 4 steps to take when writing an argumentative essay. Mention the 4 steps to take. So I'm going to take it this way. If you want to answer my question, you know our practice here. I can see Joel Adams. So you will be the first person. You give me 1. Who else? We have 4 steps. Joel Adams, you give me the first one. Who else is raising up? Okay, Ene Adakole, you give me the second one. Then, who else? Who else is giving me a raise of hand? Who else? Oh, Akimushire, you give me the third one. Priscilla, why are you not raising up your hand? When you know this. Akimushire, number 3, you can put down your hand. Then the fourth one, I need somebody to tell me the fourth one. Anakuje, I nominate you. You tell me the fourth step. Is that taken? So number 1, if I gave you number 1, let me see your hand up. So just unmute yourself. If I gave you number 1, unmute yourself, then answer.
Ma.
Who did I give number 1? Joel Adams. Joel Adams.
Yes, ma.
Good. So tell me, the first step, don't look into your book. Put your head, be looking at the PVC. Look up, look up. Okay. So, tell me the first step.
The first step is the vocative greetings.
The vocative greetings. Please clap for yourself, my dear. And make sure you learn your vocative greeting today. God bless you, dear. The next person, number 2. Who did I give number 2 to?
Oh.
2.
My introduction.
Huh?
Ma'am. Introduction.
I want to put you in spotlight now. Mention your name.
My Destiny.
It's who?
Destiny.
No, I didn't give Destiny. Did I give Destiny?
Ma, you gave it to Ene.
Ene Adakole, number 2.
The introduction.
Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless your memory, Ene, in Jesus' name. Number 3. David and Queen. No, I didn't call you to answer that one. Number 3. I'm just calling to make you know that I can see you. Number 3 is who?
Not rushing fast now.
Is it Anakuje?
Ma'am, number 4.
You're number 4. Who is number 3? Huh? Akimushire. Why can't you talk?
Ma, I was calling my name.
You were just smiling. Okay, tell me number 3.
Imagining your points.
Huh? Number 3 is what?
Imagining your opponent's point.
Okay, so the body, that's the body. Number 3 is the body of the essay. And there's one important thing to note there. And that thing is you have to consider the point. You need to think for your opponent. Think about the point your opponent will raise, isn't it? So that's a good one. Make sure you go over it again. God bless you there.
Thank you, ma.
So the last one, our very own Nakuje. Somebody is singing there. It is well with that
Greeting
person.
at the end.
Greeting at the end. Can you just give me an idea of what that greeting sounds
at the
like?
end.
I can hear you. Can you just tell me how the greeting will go? Is it that goodbye, thank you for listening, bye-bye? Is that what you will say? Hannah, what are you going to say? Just try. Are you going to say, God bless you, bye-bye? I've finished what I'm here to do. What will you say? Who wants to help her out? Who wants to help her out? Who wants to help her?
Ma.
Who is that ma? I need you to say your name. Stephanie, do you want to help her out? Okay. Yeah, just say it. Okay.
Tell them that I hope I didn't confuse but convince you.
Okay, hope I'm able to convince and not confuse you that
At the end.
that Stephanie is more beautiful than somebody else. She's shy. Okay, you try. That's a good one. That's a good one from all of you, even those of you that didn't respond. A good one from you. God bless you. God bless you, boys. So, Let's take down our assignment.
Ma, please do assignment.
Yes, let's take it down now. Quickly take it down, please. I've told you, don't unmute yourselves. Children of God, obey instructions. I don't need to hear the background noise. So write it down quickly, please. Write an essay to either support or oppose the notion which says boys are better than girls, in not more than 3 pages. Please, let it not be more than 3 pages. And I think I prefer a typed work. It's always very neat and clear to read. So please quickly take that down before we end the class. Somebody's just coming in. What happened, Iguisi? What happened? So write an essay to either support or oppose the notion which says boys are better than girls. God bless you all. It should not be more than 3 pages, and I would prefer it typed. I said I prefer. Yes. Anything?
Ma, are they going to send this note to us?
That was why I was patient enough for you to write your notes. So if you don't see it, I don't think you really need it because you've taken down the notes. So let's call it a day here. Let's call it a day here. God bless you.